This way, testy, westy, testy do, test. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, test. Testy, westy do, test. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, test. Test. Just right on the cusp there. Test. Actually, I do want to turn this down. And then, so now I gotta turn this up. Woohoo! Okay, let's see again. I'm glad I don't have any viewers in here right now. Very exciting stuff. Excuse me. Exciting stuff. Excuse me. Okay. I'm gonna test at full volume right now. Let's see. Very exciting stuff. Excuse me. Okay. I'm gonna test at full volume right now. Let's see. Okay, that sounds good. Start the music over. Come on, let's start it over. Let's go, boys and girls, B's and G's. We used to say that all the time. Who's the YouTuber who said that? I don't remember. At stream ping. All right, so let me actually go towards the entrance of this place that I need to redo. Only true OGs will actually recognize where this is. But let me paste in the old boy. Okay, old boy. Skippity doo dah. Give me a window. Give me the blueprint browser, buddy. Called it Kaima's Cave, but if anybody has a better suggestion for the name of this cave, please let me know. So we're just gonna paste it above here. Like absolute menaces. Oh man, look at that. Look at that cool large shadow it's casting. It's like a giant block in a giant block game or something. Okay, so this is what it looked like before. Look at that. So we're gonna do a shot where I'm going in through here. So this is gonna be a part of a more polished video. But I decided I wanted to stream, you know, the process a little bit, the finishing up process. So this is how it looked before. I did update it. So the title's a little bit clickbaity, but I mean, I barely updated it. I added just some spikes and some lanterns and fires and stuff. But when I go through here, you know, it's cool. Like, it's all right. It's nice. It's nice. I do really like it. I do really like this old build, especially for how old it was. But you can see I barely updated it. So what I'm gonna do is finish up the updating for down here. So, wow, it looks so much better. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Incredible, incredible, incredible stuff. Wow. Really amazing, really amazing. So it's relatively similar, except now I'm adding in mushrooms. I made these a little bit deeper, and I made this hallway quite a bit longer into here, and it opens up into this crazy chamber. I'm honestly, I'm so attached to the old one. I'm so silly. I'm just like, oh man, kind of like the old one a little bit more. I'm a goofy guy. But I'm just gonna be finishing touches on this build here. I might even paste the old entrance back over this newer one, because I did like the old entrance, but I really like this chamber. I really think it looks pretty cool. So in here is like kind of where they would consecrate the corpses originally, but now it's been taken over by the mushrooms because somebody is using mushroom power to try to do naughty things. Very naughty, very naughty, very naughty boy. Whoever he is, he's very, very naughty boy. Maybe I even have this collapsed. Ooh, that's an idea. I like that a little bit more. I might actually collapse this section here. So kind of just do one of these numbers, kind of just create some rebel here, you feel me? Something that people can't exactly get over, but they can see through. And then kind of create an entrance in through here. Originally I was gonna have this area kind of be more of a... Yo, I see that. I see VSTR. What's up, Vestier? How's it going? You want to see what I've been doing? I've been watching Minecraft builders on YouTube and stuff, and I'm like, I found this one really cool guy, and he inspires me to want to kind of go back and update some old things. And one of the things I'm updating is this old cave. I don't know if you saw me fly up through here, but you know, this is the old one. So I was talking about how I might even want to kind of, I don't know, I think I might just go back through and redo it however I feel like now with my new skill set. I do really like this cave. I think it looks cool, you know, but at the same time it could be better. This is it just didn't really make much sense before. And yeah, and so like this is you know, the old room. I actually kind of liked the length of, oh my god, so fast. I kind of liked the length of this hallway and how it went up into this cave system back here for this tree and stuff. I do like this build, you know, it's cool, but at the same time I was just like, man, I was flying around and I'm like, I should do a video where so I want to do a more polished video that is basically a real time lapse of me refurbishing this place, which, dang it, I forgot to start recording this, but that's okay. I have a bunch more replay recordings, so I haven't really touched in here much. I did a little bit. I made the outside just look a little bit more like cool cave entrance a little bit. I need to add a lot more textures and other things to make it a little bit more contrasted, but I've mostly been working on the inner chambers here, so I've made it so that there's these cool, crazy mushrooms with their fungus grown everywhere. They're fungus among us, and you can see I have spores and stuff in here, and there's this hallway in through here, and I think what I want to do, again, like I was saying, is kind of collapse it a bit and make it so that players walk in through here, and it's almost like that discovery of like, oh, I can go up through here. But yeah, the more polished video, I want to talk about kind of how when I'm building, I'm not just, oh, exactly, Vestier, tease some mushroom lore. But have it so that, like, you know, I'm talking about how when I'm building stuff, it's not just to make it look pretty. It's also about, you know, incorporating lore of the world, and also incorporating things like level design. And so this is kind of like the old storage area a little bit. And I originally wanted it to have it so players came back up over this way and had to come in like that. But now, because that's collapsed, it gets that a little bit of that old feel that I liked a bit from the last one, where it you know, FYI. Oh, dude, I do that every time. Oh my god, still have starting soon on. That's my joke, is one day maybe I'll remember to actually turn it off when I start. Oh my god, dude, it's literally every time. Oh my god, man. That is, yeah, maybe one day I'll actually remember. Yeah. So I kind of like that a little bit, that idea of players like having to actually, originally it was to have a movement ability to get over here. Oh, I just updated that block, and I gotta figure out a way to just turn it off completely for a section or something, so it doesn't happen. But I actually don't mind it as gray either. I'm just gonna keep it But yeah, so I want to do like a main video kind of explaining concepts and other things around level design, as well as like the lore and why I build things the way I do, but also just like catching people up on the speed, like what the building, like the project is even for in the first place, like for an MMO. But yeah, lots of different things, like the story that I'm writing as well. I want to, you know, kind of promote that a little bit here and there. I started writing a script out for it, so I'm gonna be working on that later today, even past our meeting and stuff. But yeah, you can see there's a pretty major difference in the room. Before, this was the room that had the tree in it, and here was the old circle. Now it's kind of like a old crypt that this used to be, and this is where they would consecrate their dead and then wrap them up and put them into these you know, like these kind of side areas, all mummified and wrapped. I'm not sure of the proper term for it, but you know, that would be sweet if somebody in chat could look that up. No, I'm just kidding. But I then created like this kind of back space a little bit, where it goes to this really fun door that I made. At least I think it's a little fun. And yeah, I just think it doesn't actually go anywhere right now. It's a nothing door, but I eventually would like it to potentially go somewhere, or have something on the other side that you're like, oh, it's that door. And maybe it doesn't open or whatever, but I want to make it more apparent that they've been trying to get this door open, but they can't. Yeah, just trying to use a little bit more blocks, a little bit more colors and stuff. I'm total ADHD braining right now, to be honest with you. And then this area started collapsing, and down here is where the new tree will be. So much larger space than it was before. And with like the kind of remnants of this kind of hanging bridge path, they've kind of made like their own little stepping stones to go down there. And essentially, again, try to keep that same story of like they're corrupting this tree through trying to manipulate it and use this fungus and mushrooms and stuff like that. And so it's quite a bit more of almost like a proper dungeon. I mean, so up through here, we're going to have like the same thing where it's like there's kind of like, I wouldn't even call them really bandits anymore. I mean, they are. That's kind of how they sustain themselves a little bit. So they're going to be mycomancers that live in this cave. And so they are communing with Big Naughty Boy, who is gonna, I think honestly, it's gonna line up more with the book now. So I think more or less our and so that's something I wanted to kind of discuss later in the meeting a little bit, if you're up for it. But instead of having kind of the portal be the end all, I mean, it's not, well, it never was the end all, but it's more along the lines of like, it's after the Tyricus story. So, you know, that's kind of what I'm leading towards now, and having more stuff have Tyricus's influence, like this cave, with the people who are in it, who then also kind of have an operation that comes out here that then follows this kind of trade route path. Oh, it's doing that because of that block there, right here. So this trade route path, which, you know, has been completely cut off, originally was through Antrim Lotto area, up through here, up through this old city, through this cut off valley, across the bridge, and then up along this coast. And so there's going to be more entrances into this valley through this area, not through here, but kind of like entrance, like I said, entrances again back into this valley. But then there's a main kind of Silk Road, if you will, that goes up along this coast here, past these other entrances into the valley. That then goes up all the way through here, and this is one of the main trade routes Oraport used to use. And I want to upgrade Oraport. Like, I want to upgrade Oraport significantly, and upgrade this area significantly. And it's lots and lots of video content and streaming and stuff. Let me change that. But that's kind of what they do. They're essentially super powerful bandits, because this is going to be more late game anyways. Kind of buffing them up, because before it was early game, so I kept it really simple and they're just basic bitch bandits. But now that's not the case, because this whole zone up here is going to be a much higher level. Oh my god, different music again. I even have a dislike. It shouldn't even be playing. That is so silly. Okay, but yeah, so like they're gonna be much more super powered Mycomancer bandits that live in this cave, and there's gonna be a whole dungeon if players want to explore that, essentially. And because I think a lot of players will probably opt for this trade route if they're going to Oraport, and this route if they're going to Aeven, or up here to like the portal area potentially, because it'll just be a little bit shorter and a little bit more direct, because the exit will be through here. I mean, but they might come through this way, but this way is going to be quite a bit more bandit heavy, dangerous. We might have some quests, or maybe some form of bribery to let you pass through, or let players pass through here and travel up this way. But these guys don't abide by these guys' rules, so you're still gonna have one major encounter right through here before Oraport, if this is the way that players decide to go. And so again, it's gonna basically be bandit hell or whatever's in through here, which I might make something different that's in through here rather than, or on top of having spitters. Let me turn down my music a bit. I feel like I can't even hear my own thoughts over it. So yeah, lots of video content, updating it for lore and gameplay purposes. Still trying to keep that flow of like, there's some easier guys out here, range casters that maybe have a platform that comes out here that they can hit the players down from, and people down in here. Yeah, definitely talk about that in the meeting. Definitely. Oh, cool. We can actually see the chat. Okay, double checking that. But yeah, keeping it so that there's still that cool kind of level flow exploration bit. So I still want like the kind of more Mycomancer controlled undead that are super slow and hit really hard in this area here. And then you come back up through here, and then there's guys up here on this kind of ridge and guys on this ridge back here. And yeah, maybe even have it so that like after you do something with the tree and things back here, that potentially when you come back it summons a boss that then breaks out of this, which is actually kind of a sarcophagus in a lot of ways. It's a place where they consecrate their dead, but it's also a sarcophagus with a old legendary boy in the middle of it. So that might also be a part of it, maybe not. But then this is kind of their entrance that they used to use to get into here was the original idea, but I'm not sure if I'm going to keep that idea. It's all up for discussion and stuff, but yeah, I haven't done any actual building, and I should probably stop that recording. Let me drink a little bit. I've literally just spent the last 24 minutes and 59 seconds talking, essentially. So I am going to actually start building. I think I am just gonna kind of keep this much more natural down here. Thank you. I really appreciate that, Arvestir. I really do. It means a lot. I always love your approval for things, so I think I'm gonna do a little bit more polishing here. So kind of create some stronger lines through here. Oh yeah, seriously. Oh man. When we start talking about this stuff, instantly I'm like, yeah, I mean, of course. Like this mushroom like literally isn't found anywhere else right now. This orange spotted one, or this one, this kind of crimson one, which are just basic Minecraft mushrooms. You know, it's not even our own models, which I've barely added any of our own models in here except for literally the candles. And then like these mushrooms could also be a reagent of some kind. Like there's so much opportunity in places. Something I want to talk about in the meeting is I mean, maybe I'll just save it for the meeting. I'll just build for right now. BR blend ball, classic blend ball. Gotta blend ball. If you ain't blend balling, you ain't building. Put that on a t-shirt. And I really appreciate that. Yeah, I love to inspire, and that's what I hope to do a little bit through a little bit more curated, longer content form videos that hopefully grab people's attention a bit better. I've really been studying other builders' videos, and I'm gonna try to follow them pretty closely in terms of how they structure it and things like that. So okay, I dig it quite a bit more. Yeah, for sure. Definitely. So what I'm really trying to do here right now is create those picture angles, so to speak. The angles that like you see it and you're like, damn, that looks cool. Like one of them I wanted to be is up here where you can kind of see the tree through the broken rubble, and you can climb down this way if you want, but you know, you're gonna take a little bit of damage. When you get down there, you're gonna realize, oh, there was a path. Instead of the granite blocks, I think I'm gonna do the basalt in through here. Just give it a little bit of a darker feel. A little bit more contrasty with what I want for the tree. Let's flatten. That's weird. It's because do I like that more? Not really. So let's then pull this up, this up, and this up, and then smooth it around time. Actually, the last one, I like that little bit of noise. And I kind of want it to be just. And so the idea too is for this build. So the Mycomancers generally are specifically a Tyricus thing. And, you know, that is a good idea. I do kind of like that, but the original thought when I was making this a bit was that this tree actually came down after the war, essentially. And the Mycomancers who live here essentially have found a way to communicate with Tyricus because they're so close to his underground lair, like being underground, that the mushrooms that were naturally growing in here, it's kind of like his communication network. Kind of like how mycelium in, I should also probably turn my shaders off, just because it looks so much darker on stream than it actually is on my screen, which is really strange. But like they were originally just bandits. They just took over this place because it was a place that was easy to take over. Because nobody was here anymore. It wasn't being used for its original burial purposes. But they came in here essentially to work the side of that sounds wrong, to steal from people going along this trade route. And then eventually they communicated with Tyricus in some way, and they got infused with mushroom abilities and Mycomancer powers, and that's why it's a little bit more overgrown than it would be otherwise. And they are trying to essentially, or like they maybe even use this tree to grow a specific special kind of mushroom / fungus that through the use of essentially Feymanic manipulation, that it is kind of killing the tree, but also sustaining it enough in a way that like strange mushrooms grow on it, and these strange mushrooms can then be consumed to essentially make you Tyricus's little B word. So, but it also gives you powers, and these guys can have a story here where it's like maybe we can do one of those little logs where people go around and they can read different stories in lecterns or books of these people that were writing and how they're essentially trying to fight off the mind control of Tyricus. And that's kind of what they're doing here a little bit. It's kind of one of those things where I feel like the more, once I actually write it out, it'll be better. Definitely. And so that's going to be part of like the main video process. This is kind of just like totally, unfiltered stream where I kind of just ramble, to be honest with you. That's nice. Basalt has these different textures to it. I actually really need to use the restroom, so I will BRB. Yeah, I shall. The story of this place is going to be a lot more interesting than my ramblings on stream, that's for sure. But for right now, I kind of just have a vague idea of the story, and I'm doing things from purely a gameplay perspective right now of like how I want this to flow. BRB, bathroom. Thought of something while I was in the bathroom. And I'm not forgetting to get rid of the BRB. But you know how in the old quest of Astir, how players came in here to essentially, I think it was either take back or steal the mana focus that they're using to then power their, essentially like their line of blood that goes to the tree to then create like this, essentially it was just to, it was just to corrupt it and be naughty before, but now it has a real purpose of like they're actually trying to make more mushrooms specific to what Tyricus wants. And so now I feel like if when players take that mana focus back, if they have the quest for it, then they can place it here at the head of this casket. Or I should say this sarcophagus, whatever we want to call it. And maybe I even put gold block here to kind of indicate that. Like, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Let's put some gold there, though. Make it just a little bit more interesting. Did we like it more before? Let me know in the chat. But placing it here, so they would be able to then say search. I think it's technically an amethyst in the head database. Let's see. Where is it? Yeah, that's it. Oh. My inventory is very full as usual. So back to page 2, amethyst gem, but place it here. And then it would, why did my music stop? That's funny. But I'd be able to put the focus here, and then these would start lighting up. I know this is built in rules of 2 instead of 3, but bear with me, Minecrafters, it's okay. But have like beams go to this thing, and you know, it's not like maybe we do have them in the center, and there's just another one in the center here. Maybe there's just the one, and then the players place the other one here. And we can have the quest be 2 focuses or something. I don't even know if Astir is still in here or not. But have them place here. Maybe even we have 3 and it's like, oh, there's clearly one missing. And that one that they're using is down here, which is still being used to, yeah, kind of fuck shit up, so to speak. Oh no, yeah. I literally just, yeah, had no idea if you were actually still here or not, because I'm like, well, we had 2 viewers for a second and then we dropped to 1, so maybe the one that dipped is is Mr. Best here. Just want to make this a little bit more open, just enough. But yeah, having it so that then players can, after they come back out, when they're going back through, that it then changes again slightly, or they have an option to essentially change it. And yeah, perhaps it's even talked about or alluded to or something. If I can control this one. I can. Now we're just gonna have the 2 on top there. Oh yeah, new viewpoint is actually from up here. It's definitely not as fun as coming in through the bottom here. Maybe. I don't know. I don't like it. Again, players gotta use their brains a little bit. Alright. Enough. Wow, I'm recording essentially nothing. Alright, let's, I think, start making the tree. Rearrange a doodle dad. Want it to be centered-ish. Okay. I think what I want to use is actually this. Okay, I see. Well, that's gonna make things just a little bit more difficult. It's like, do I even want to use this? Because it will be so difficult to work with. I'm gonna have to go like this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pass actually. There we go. Gonna have to pass. I do like how this looks, but man, is that such a business to work with. I like this block. This looks pretty cool. Wonder if Nacho made this texture, if this is the actual texture. Genuinely no clue. We're gonna make this a thick boy. And I don't want to just make like a... Oh, Stygon. We have Stygon. Yeah, it looks like you're just gonna have to rewatch the VOD. And I tell him, run it back. And I say, run it back. So, I definitely want it to go kind of. Yeah. He's already rewinding it. He doesn't. Yeah. No, I'm gonna be making like a proper lore video on all of it, Stygon. So, yeah. Like a much more condensed, digestible version. Definitely much more condensed and a lot less rambly. That's for sure. I'm putting the tree off for last because I want it to be the main focus of the end of this place, and I want to do it in a way that players can see it and they're just like, damn, that looks cool. Yeah, I'm genuinely considering hiring an editor because I hate editing videos. In fact, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to hire an editor because I have a child. So things are so much harder when you have a kid because, I mean, you love them to death and you want to do what you can for them, and so a lot of your time basically goes to that child, which is great. I absolutely love spending time with my kid, but I don't know if I have the time anymore to try to do everything by myself, essentially. Yeah, kind of like a spiral twisting tree. Maybe almost double spiraling it. Let's see. So, flip it. Axiom is trying to select everything all the time like that. Gotta say. Nah, it doesn't. It's not really doing it for this guy. Making the other spiral like a different block entirely. I kind of like this funky twisting tree look, but right now I'm just gonna do this one. This is such a cool block. Warped High-Fae. It has like a glow to it even. I forget I have an Axiom easy mode. Don't even gotta break blocks and stuff anymore. To almost be like a cup, like it was reaching for the light before it got super corrupted. Hell, I might even though I like this block, I might change it to something else. It's just not as contrasty as I'd like it to be. Maybe I almost do a lighter stone down here. What other light stones do we have? Calcite. Thinking though, maybe I mask the stone instead. Maybe just this way. I'm gonna have to really pass on that. I think if I speckled it in calcite, mask stone, and like a 30%. No, that just does not look good. Let's do it in smaller chunks. A little bit. I don't mind it, but it's still not giving that contrast before. What am I really looking for? I think a lot of the contrast will come from the highlighting and from, here, let me just adjust my mic. I feel like I'm always just too quiet in these streams. I'm always moving away from the mic. Maybe I do just a different block for this tree. Yeah, it does. I like, I don't know what it is. I literally just like move away from the mic. Like it's just, I don't know, I struggle with that. Nah, I think it's literally just like I just like literally scoot back. Yeah, possibly. Possibly just too comfy of a chair. Let's mask. Sand. Okay. Just some grappling. Just some gravel here. Just a little bit of extra. Let's do, and let's mask. Just a little bit here, a little bit of there, a little bit of here, a little bit of there. Make it. It's too much, too much. Definitely turning into a little bit more of a noisy texture, just a little bit, but not so much that it's just brutal. At least I hope not. I want to know Vestier's opinion. What do you think? Too much noise? Too much noisy texture? What do you think? Too much texturing, too much going on. I'll stand here for a second. Kind of goes against a lot of my old principles, but I'm also trying to just be a little bit less one palette. Or like one tone, I guess I should say. Cool. Yeah, it's with night vision off, but I have like a minimum brightness on. I should turn back up to 69. Nice. Because it does just look darker on stream for some reason than it does to me. But yeah, I like it. I don't know about, I do like this material. It just feels like it doesn't stand out quite as much as I would like against the cave. So I think I'm gonna change it, but to what? To what, I may ask? Warped stem, that's still just so dark. I think it needs to be lighter. Maybe another warp block or warped warp block. Maybe it just needs, let's see here. Yeah, I definitely want to use this somewhere else, but I see like the red's almost too contrasty. I do like these three blocks together though. Like the I'm not gonna use it for the trees specifically, but let me just change it all back like a dummy, and then use some commands to change it over instead, huh? Let's see. Later, Stagon. Thanks for stopping by. Always appreciate it. Word block. He's cooking. Yeah, I am cooking. I'm figuring the recipe out on the fly. I think I am done with this area. I think the water is gonna help me decide here. I think I may need to do more of the surrounding area first. I do not want force place right now. Okay. Kind of just freaking go for this right now. I feel like there's gotta be a better way to like do this with like a brush or something rather than doing it manually by hand. Maybe one day I'll figure it out. But for now, this is honestly fast enough. It's just I wouldn't want to do a whole mega cave this way. That sounds like torture. Sounds like actual torture. X water. Gonna have the last bit of the glow come up this way. You been listening to any good artists lately, Vestier? Anybody you'd recommend? We love the spiky doos. What the heck is that? Oh, it's a Dutch electronic artist. That's fun. I've been listening to a lot of Aurora. She's like, I think she's Norwegian, but she is like very quickly becoming one of my favorite artists. Her latest album, What Happened to the Heart, is so freaking phenomenal. It's freaking phenomenal. She is just also so freaking funny. Genuine meme queen. Let's see, I actually want... Aurora. Let's see. Maybe we put some BB number cash sign on as our music right now. Let's see. Oh yeah, it comes up right away. Let's listen to a mix. I don't know though, maybe we get DMCA claimed.
Welcome to Y2K's Big Fun Show. I'm your host, Y2K. I'd like to introduce...
Yeah, maybe not. I think we might get DMCA, maybe muted. It's not stream kosher. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, scrolling through the YouTube videos. Oh yeah, you showed me this guy's stuff before, one of his things. Oh yeah, I've even watched one of his videos, it seems. That is funny. Not stream kosher. Yeah, that's freaking funny, man. Oh wow. Even basically all the way down. Wow, I love it when Minecraft is moody. People who play at full brightness at all times, I don't understand. Well, I do. You want to see, but man, it hurts my eyes. It's kind of like having light mode on in an editor at all times. It's like it's nice if you want to get some work done, you know? I mean, you want to get like essentially coffeed through your brain, but man, when you just want to fucking chill, it is it's not it. It's not it, guys. We can put a couple little spidey webbies here and there. There's no spiders in this cave, but I mean not the big ones, not the big nasty ones. Just a couple little guys. Just some oopsie. Just some friendly little guys. Oh man, it's doing that, isn't it? Spiders like the moisture. You say, ooh, moisture. Okay. And then such an ADHD builder, I swear, man. I'm just like, oh, what if I want to add this over here, like this, and this, and this? I don't know any other way to build. It just, it goes so fast. Just like, damn, dude. You just need to focus on this room. Focus, focus, focus. Where are we at? Moved away from my mic again, dang. Wow. Oh man. I love Magdalena Bay. I don't know if I've heard that album though. I'm kind of digging this this blue. But I feel like there's a better one out there for us. Not sure who would. Stripped warped hyphae, huh? two-piece. I actually kind of like this blue here. Let's see. Sad to see you go, Vestir, but I understand. Yeah, I will talk to you later for sure. Let's see, maybe. What the heck? Gilded Blackstone. I feel like this is definitely a Nacho replaced block. It's like a totally different color completely than what I feel like a Gilded Blackstone would look like. So there's Blackstone and then Gilded Blackstone. Maybe I just go for the purple block and the purple pillar. I like the Crying Obsidian. Definitely want to use that. It's kind of what the old one was too. Crimson Roots. Warped Roots. Nether Sprouts. Weeping Vines. Twisting Vines. I want to use basically all of these. Maybe even coarse plants. Maybe even the drip leaves. So many cool fucking blocks now. I almost said rocks. So many cool blocks now. And we're not even on 121, which is what I also want to change. Festive. Okay, we're out of the blocks. Out of the blocks. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to do the purple. Oof. It's too blocky. looks alright. Actually, I think I might straight up go with stripped warp. And then kind of dot this in throughout. Encroaching on the limbs, but not quite. I feel like I need a different block though. Maybe like fuck, I didn't realize. Sorry little less cringe. Cherry love. I want an axis. Is there just... Oh, cherry wood. That's what I need. Corruption running through the tree aesthetically. Some freaking slaps. Keep pressing the wrong thing. does this one look like? This one comes up from the ground. That's right, that's right. We like these weird vines and things and stuff. Super cool. I might even put these ones back here. Just a little bit. That's right. I can smear. I wanted to do, but okay. Illegal. There we go. I'm gonna do it anyways. All right. Stop recording. Yeah, probably should have just kept it. That's all right. Let's see what it looks like without the crazy brightness. Yeah, that's pretty dope. Brightness back up. Wait. Nice, there we go. Okay, so I think I might even do one of these. Oh no. You know the good music. All right, let's go back a page and Let's get some yield, classic redstone. What happens if I actually turn the updates off? That looks pretty cool. Kind of like it better that way. Let's get rid of these. Open control. There we go. Oh, I did that thing again, didn't I? Wow, that's okay, there we go. No. There we go. He has returned. And I need to go get that friggin' thing again, because I'm a dummy sometimes. Yeah. Understandable distraction. Intermittent distrazione. I think with all the new blocks and stuff, definitely should elevate this just a little bit more. Okay, let's see what this looks like a little bit dimmer. Yeah. Alright, by a little bit dimmer, I mean basically all the way down to moody mode. Wow. This is looking pretty cool. It's missing some stuff though, for sure. It's missing some mushrooms. Alrighty, let's be a little lazy about it, and I'm gonna select you and you and you and you and you, and I'm easy. I thought at the top of that one. So I'm like, nobody's gonna be up there anyways. Okay, we're gonna do some illegal rotating here. Let's just see, it's not exactly what I want, but yeah, I really like that. Just gotta fix her up now. Oof. Oof. We're just gonna have to redo this one, aren't we? By the way, I'm saving all of the really cool looking weird mushrooms that aren't just bell caps for the deep dark undergroundy woundy. Please? Interesting. It won't place them where I'm telling it to. Yeah, this works. It's hard to place these guys. Come on now. Takes a lot of love and care to place these. Some tender love and care. using the wrong one. Oh no. It's okay. One replace command later. And we're good. Kind of trying to do gills essentially with. I don't know, kind of like actually the separate colors here. And I think I'm actually gonna do coarse dirt under these guys. I'm just gonna get rid of. Ooh, that's cool. It has like a whole. What? Oh shit! Oh my god! Illegal build technique. Oh my god! Oh my god! Discovered a new illegal build technique. You've seen it here first, everybody. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Where do I put this beautiful bastard? What the heck? It's like a chain. Can I climb it? No. It's like some crazy grass chain. Maybe I try to hang it from the ceiling. Wow. I'm gonna be using this in so many places. I don't know if I want to use it here, but oh man, it's becomes a little bit excessive here. I feel like. It's because I already do have quite a bit going on, but I think I'm gonna put that there just cause it's a whole new freaking hanging vine, man. From small drip leaf plants. Oh my god. That means. Oh my god. Shit. Dude, the drip leaves. Illegal build blocks. Oh my god. Oh my god, the drip leaves coming in with their illegalities. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's amazing. I'm actually gonna... It's like having 3D vines. Oh gosh, dang it. Not these again. I am literally just listening to like AI generated playlist, by the way. So I can't get DMCA claimed. Or whatever the heck it is. Muted. Wow. Alright, y'all. 3D illegal vines are my new obsession. I've never seen it. Somebody else must know. Like, they must. Like there's no way, you know? There's no way. I'm the first person to discover that. There's literally just no way. But I've never seen it done before. I've never seen the 3D illegal vines, and they work so well. There's like no weird invisiveness to it. There's no weird like clipping or whatever. It like flows into itself perfectly. Man, that is the fucking meta right there for really, really fancy vines. I'm floored. I'm actually floored. How good those look. Wow. I can't believe I've never figured that out before until now. Just goes to show, you never stop growing as a builder. you just constantly learn new things. And for me, it's a lot of illegal build techniques. I should make a compilation of illegal build techniques. I feel like that'd be a good video. I feel like a lot of them are basically just splitting other plants, like their lower halves in half, and then using those. I don't know if I've ever seen this block conduit. Oh, it has a light. It's a light source, no less. Interesting. Conduit, huh? Just make this redstone stand out just a wee bit more. Just like that. And by redstone, I mean blood. It's blood. It's the blood of the Mycomancers that carries the very power of mana itself. Partially. It's because there's so many heavy metals in their blood. Let's do some gray. Probably should have done this before the redstone. But hey, we like to do things the hard way here sometimes. Not sure I exactly like the glazed how to look with that. Whoopsie. Now what does redstone look like? Okay, it just looks like that. I think I have updates on, that's why. I'm digging this. I'm digging it. I'm dang digging this. I'm dang digging this, Bobby. Time to hide some spore blossoms. Lots and lots of different particle effects. In this cave, yeah. Yeah. It's looking freaking sick, dude. I think maybe putting a mini mushroom over here. So let's grab this guy. Copy him. Putting him like right here. And then actually put some water in here like that. Some more water. This guy up there. Put another guy in here. I think just another guy here. Wait, actually, I think maybe just this is sandstone. Okay. Yeah. Maybe add a couple of our new cool vines over here. Like right about here. Yeah. Viewpoint. Boom. And then I wanna just add some OG stalactites. Just here and there. Actually gonna pass on that one. Can have a little bit of texture variance here, but. Ding, 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 Alright. Feeling pretty good about this build now. Sometimes all it takes is a couple of well-placed cobwebs to really put something over the top. Nothing's more natural than some spiders being spiders. Stream brightness. Yeah, I'm digging it. I feel like, there's some other little things here and there to do, probably. Adding even more texture variation. Just enough that it's just a little bit more. kind of... Let's try to accentuate the natural curve of some of these rather than just randomly doing it. Excuse me. Alright, let's see what it looks like a little bit less in your face bright. Alright, well, I'm pretty happy with this build right now. Obviously, there's still room to improve in certain spots and places and things and stuff, but overall, I'm actually pretty happy with it. Now it's just real nitpicky polishing and stuff like that. Overall, though, I like the vibe. Vibe is good. Good vibe. Good vibe. It's fun. Spores everywhere. I add some of these guys back here. Oopsie. Just a couple here and there. Maybe this side just a little bit more. Get another spore. I must think masking this sand to finish it off. Masking it with something else. Nope. Yeah, let's use red sand. I can always change it later. Pretty easy. But hey, I'm digging this. I am digging it. Let me, Crimson Hyphae. Let's see what that looks like. Crimson. Whoa. Like, do I almost make the tree that? Man, I'm spending too much time on this and it's almost meeting time. It's 9 minutes. 9 minutes away. Everybody give it up for 9 minutes away. Packed mud. Let's do packed mud. I've done packed mud. Yeah, I like that color. A little less intense than the sand, but still contrasty enough that, yeah. Oh yeah, 9 minutes. Maybe not, maybe not. Maybe not the packed mud. What else we got? That waxed exposed copper looks interesting, but I think that's a nacho texture. Maybe coarse dirt. Soil, coarse dirt. Let's do the dead corn coral. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. All right. This is where we're going to end the stream, everybody who's watching the VOD. Because I'm pretty sure Vestir is the only one watching. But this is where we're going to end the stream. Hope you guys got something out of it. And I'll see you next stream. And hopefully see you watching the more refined video that I'm going to make as well. So thank you for everybody who watched and tuned in. I'll see y'all later.